Oh my God, it's so good to see y'all.
You too,
Good to see
baby.
you as
It's
well.
been a
And I'm
minute.
in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been
where you
in the
supposed to be?
middle.
That's how a guest supposed to be, right in the
I
middle.
know that's right. Snuggle on in.
Exactly. Treat me right.
Okay,
Treat me
and
right.
will, and will.
Period.
Don't
Period.
worry.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Hey, what's up, community? This is Eric from the Hung Up Podcast, and I want to know what's brewing today, but we're going to unpack. I want to know what you hung up on, what you hanging up on. We're going to get into all of the things with the aunties. I'm excited to be here.
Eric from Hung Up Podcast.
Ask Yo Aunteas, clock it.
And Market Days 2025. So get your cups ready for Minoritea Report. Hey, welcome to Minority Report. It is Auntie Carell.
It's Auntie Jarrell.
Hey, y'all, and I'm Eric from the Hung Up Podcast.
Yes.
What's up, boo?
Y'all tell me what's up.
It's
Y'all
glad
told me
to
the
have
time and the
you.
place. I'm here. I'm dressed.
Yes,
Am.
and ready.
I'm ready to go.
I know
It's
that's
really
right.
good to
Arms
see
all out.
y'all, though.
Honestly,
I mean,
baby, I ain't seen you in so long. Like, I'm excited to catch up and see how life's been lifing for you. It's been over a year since I didn't seen you.
Yeah,
Like,
that is true.
And you came in last
and
minute
it's
too. Like, just 72 hours ago, like, girl, you good? Can you free? Say less. I got you.
Now that's a word.
That's family. That's how family show up.
You see how show business. I'm trying to show the girls how to show up in community. This is how it works.
And also,
That's
when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So when they call, you ready. Okay.
Amen. Amen.
Exactly, and it's my homeboys. It's my friends.
Yes.
This is community. So it's nothing to get on a microphone with y'all. Like this is what we do.
Let me tell you, it was so great to see you with Chris and Shayna like last week. Like listen to the podcast and just seeing the three of y'all. I was like, I'm missing out. I was like, where was my invite? I'm ready for us to go kick it. Like, what we doing? Right? I was like, damn. I just wish all of us live in the same city because the way I love y'all down so much. We really are though. We really are.
Yeah, I know. I had a good time with the bag.
We got to do better though. We live in the same city and don't be seeing each other. So we just said that before. Like we be texting, be like, okay, what you doing? Oh, I'm going on vacay. Hold on, okay. Oh, when I get back, oh no, I'm gonna be out of town. And so like we keep missing, but we got to do better.
He too busy make down it at the marketplace
and is
East Place,
okay,
Southwestern Place, and
Missy here, flip it and reverse it over here, okay.
We want to find out about all the things. I think you got some stuff in store for us, some tea in store for us for this episode.
Yes, community, you're gonna have to wait a little longer because we're gonna catch up with Eric just so y'all know where to find him outside of this podcast. Give us a quick lowdown, the lay of the land. You know the Hung Up Pod, and you be on the radio and all that shit too. So spill all the tea and all your goodness. Let them know who you are.
What's up, family? I'm Eric Cole. I'm the host and producer of the Hung Up Podcast. I'm a 2 times tennis Philly champion. I am a wellness and social impact leadership coach. And yes, I'm also on WURD 96.1 FM here in Philadelphia, Fridays at 4 p.m. Actually, you know, this is kind of an interesting time for me because the show up until now has been pre-recorded. I've been on contract with WRD for about 2 years. Okay. And now I'm taking a pivot and it's going to be a live show every Friday. So,
is it really?
Yeah. It took me a little minute to say yes. I was going back and forth with myself for a little while. You know how we can talk ourselves out of things sometimes if we take too long, you know, thinking about it and obsessing about it instead of just like doing what you're called to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, if you I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I'm like, this is Minority.
Yeah, look, you want your aunties. What the auntie don't do is let you know.
It's called up a store.
And it's gonna come with some curse words. For real. But yeah, I was just like, if I fuck up, I fuck up. That's a part of the process. That's a part of growth. And I shouldn't be afraid of doing that. And I think that that's what holds a lot of creators back, is that we are afraid to fumble the ball, especially in this social media landscape that we're all navigating, where everything on social media looks so perfect, so well put together. And everyone looks like they have all their shit together. And it's just smoke and mirrors, right? People
That's
are just figuring out how to do it, right? And so, yeah, I created the Hung Up podcast because, I was, a queer Black boy growing up in Southern Maryland, running barefoot in creeks and catching fish with my bare hands, growing up in the country. My father was a tobacco field farmer, and my family really did not know what to do with this queer child. Yeah. And, religion was a big force in my life, like it is for a lot of us Black folks growing up. And religion at the time, before I became reacquainted with it, taught me fear. It taught me I was an abomination. It really, I think honestly, it takes away from a lot of our youth as young Black queer people, because this whole religion thing, instead of us living our lives being free and being children, we're being tormented and stressed out by the church and the fire and brimstone that's coming down from the pulpit every Sunday. And so it took some really major deconstruction to really undo all that I was taught about myself, to come into my own voice and to come into my own power, and to learn how to use my voice, instead of being silent and shy and afraid of using my voice because I was going to be called a faggot, or someone's going to find me out. I learned how to embrace my voice, and that it's actually important that I use my voice to speak up for my community, because the people have come before us, the Marsha P. Johnsons, the James Baldwins, the Audre Lordes, they have come before us. They have laid the foundation for us to speak up and use our voices. And so that's exactly what I created the Hung Up podcast for, is I wanted to tell the truth about who we were as a community, not the lies that the church or people who are from outside of our community are telling the world, and who are telling us, and that are telling young queer, trans, and non-binary children. And it's a lie. And I want people to know that there's something different out here. And so I just started putting the mic in front of any and everybody who was queer, whether you were an educator, whether you were, in artists in music, whether you were working here. And I've had Rue Landau on the show, who's the first openly queer councilwoman at large here in Philadelphia. Amin Brown, who's doing the work. And so, he's not queer, but the message, my podcast is really for everybody. I don't just interview queer people, but that's where it started. And, I think the through line is that all of our liberation is all tied together. And so that's why, it's just a hangout spot now for the entire community. I've even had some white folks on.
Okay.
Not invited to the cookout. I don't
look.
They got to do a lot more.
You got to show.
Let's do a lot more than that.
And I definitely
come on the show, girl.
History, and I need to see your voting history. And you need to have changed at least 5 other white people to be on the right side of it as well, too. Okay, so
at least
come on, doing the good work.
Okay, look, then we can be part of the conversation.
Then we'll talk. We'll talk.
Right. But Eric, you know what? That
bring
makes
some food in that we pick out from the right restaurant. You ain't cooking it.
No. You can order from them. Okay.
No raisins in the potato salad. We don't want none of that.
But Eric, hearing you talk about why you created Hung Up Podcast, this explains why you need to be doing this live as well too, for the radio station. Clearly. Yes, you got a beautiful voice. You got a beautiful voice.
Yeah, I was going to say what a voice it is.
But listening to your message, although this is recorded for the community, this is real time for us. And hearing in your story and your background and the why behind what you do in real time, that needs to be spread out in real time for everybody else. So you got a voice, but you also got a message that needs to be heard in real time so people can heal in real time. And I wish I lived. Corral, you better be tuning in. You better tune in for all the rest of us.
I'm gonna have to give me an old school. I'm gonna give me an old school boombox and record that shit on cassette.
Well, listen, even if you're not in the city, it's a WURD app. You can download the WURD app for free in the App Store, and you can stream WURD Radio wherever you are.
Boom.
And that's WURD.
WURD, yes, and yeah, because this is a Black station with a lot of older Black Philadelphians who listen to it, a lot of millennials and some young folks too. So it is a really mixed crowd, and I'm going to be shaking some tables.
I know that's right,
and making,
especially in a time
some
where
folks
like
uncomfortable, and that's what we need right now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in this time where like public radio is getting dismantled. We need voices on radio in different avenues. And I even saw before we started recording tonight that they're now looking at the Smithsonian and changing, want to change exhibits, and they're looking at all the different Smithsonian museums. And if it's not up to what they think the history should be told, they are changing the Smithsonian and shit like that. So we
history
still
always
need
repeats
to tell
itself.
history.
Mm-hmm.
They're knocking the noses off the
try to
statues
whitewash
again.
it.
We're right back there. Absolutely. What you talking about? They're knocking the noses off the statues again, and they're trying to whitewash history. Yeah, absolutely right. And shout out to WURD, because WURD is, I would go as far as saying, is being attacked by this administration. So just to let the community in on a little bit. So WURD Radio had a partnership with the University of Pennsylvania, who, you know, if folks are following, is really caught up in all of this Ivy League shenanigans with the Department of Education and with Trump's administration. You know, a couple of $1 million in research has already been lost, and a lot of people lost their jobs because of that. But further, there was a WURD Radio worked with the University of Pennsylvania on a Black doctor directory that brought together all of this resource and all of this information that was so valuable for Black and Brown, particularly Black and Brown communities, but not just, because come on, we don't talk about it a lot, but there are a lot of white folks that also seek Black and Brown doctors for different reasons, and we can unpack those things. But a white man, I don't know, his name may be public if we go and look up the case. I don't know if it is or not, but he screamed, "Oh, that's racist. That's racist that y'all have a Black doctor directory. That's racist against people like me." So he is suing the University of Pennsylvania right now. And the University of Pennsylvania said, well, WURD, we can't fight a lawsuit and continue to fund this program. So the University of Pennsylvania, you know, withdrew all of their funding and support for WURD. And that was catastrophic for the radio station. It's very public that they had to let go of 3 people. But shout out to WURD. They just ran a fundraiser a few weekends ago and raised like $90,000 within just a few weeks. I mean, it was just amazing to see the pour in. But this is how we show up, community.
Yeah.
You know, when they try to knock us down, when they try to shut us out, we gotta divest our dollars from these white corporations, and we have to put it back into the community.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
And I know we'll talk about this a little later, but this is also why it's important to support these avenues, like support the podcast, support WURD, et cetera, because we
support Minoritea Report. Yes.
Right, for sure.
All of us.
Because we see something like the BET Hip Hop Awards. We see the Soul Train Awards getting canceled and held. And things like so it's just like
crazy to me.
Things that like we should be supporting more, so it makes it harder for other companies to put shit like that on hold or to cancel. So that's the message at hand. It's just like we be complaining that we ain't got nothing out there. Well, how you need to support the shit too. So put your money where this mouth is, so we can stay alive and keep on getting these history lessons out there.
Okay. Look, you can tell she back in Michigan. She at home.
Baby, I'm back. Right.
Energized.
Oh, look.
And energized.
Not look.
I got something on my chest.
If that's your daddy in the background, like, you better stop cussing in my house.
I don't. You know, it's so funny that you were talking about just like growing up in church, and that like both of my parents are pastors, so I'm in the house right now with them here in Michigan. Because I'm staying out here for the week because of family since I'm in Chicago. But it's funny, literally right now as we're recording, my dad every Tuesday does a Bible study live streaming at 8:30. And so it was just cool. Like they were making sure that I was okay with my setup down here, though. They're like, okay, do you have everything you need? Da, da, da. So it's just interesting to kind of go back in my brain and thinking of growing up and being scared to come out and things like that, to fast forward I'm in their house. They're doing their Bible study. I'm doing Minority Report right now, and they're making sure that I was okay to be able to do my podcast in their own house. Like
both
literally,
of these things can exist. Yes,
1000%. And it's cool to just see their growth and their acceptance in ways that I never thought would be feasible in my life at all.
Oh my goodness.
So it's always just so wild and mind-boggling.
That support is invaluable, and so many of us in the community don't have that support, and that's why we're walking around angry, sad, disassociated, not, unable to empathize, unable to feel.
That's fact.
And it's because we were never given that grace. It's how can you give something that no one ever offered you?
That's a word. That's a whole word.
It's possible through work. I mean, we're doing. Some of us are doing it. It is possible, but it takes a lot of work. It definitely does take a lot of work.
Yes, and that's the thing. So do the work though, because when you come out on the other side, and it doesn't mean you're never gonna not have to do some work. You're always gonna have to do some work, but it gets a little easier. The load gets a little lighter, along the way. And to come out on some of this other side, man, it just makes life a lot more bearable, a lot more enjoyable, even when there's a lot of craziness out there. You can still find that center and be like, you know what? I can still find joy in my day and spread joy despite of. And that's, don't get me preaching today.
Oh, please. We want to get you started.
That Bible study is coming down.
It's coming down.
He saw his dad lesson for the day, okay? He said, Dad, what you talking about today? What's today's lesson, okay?
That anointing coming through these walls.
I'm just saying. But I guess from one side of the coin to the other side of the coin, market days maybe wasn't as holy.
Or was it holy? Or was it? I mean, that's
that
how
it's supposed to
be. It's supposed to be.
You sure is tickled over there.
Just because market days are just something else every year. Like, proud of myself, even though the voice is it's struggling a little bit, but it's not all the way gone. So I'm proud of myself, and I didn't lose all the way. And market days literally has become one of my favorite weekends of the year, and it's just so cool to be around your crew and then meet additional people and expand that crew and bring more crew in and things like that. I mean, there's folks that we've met from the folks that have listened to the podcast that they part of the family.
That made me so happy to see Zay and Chino hanging out with everybody.
Yes.
Like literally, I was like, I absolutely love seeing this. And it was their first time too. Like, I was not there, but when I tell you, seeing those two be with our crew and just seeing all the smiles and the dancing, how you just root for people. You're like, I feel good just watching you be happy. That was me the whole time.
No, it was super, super dope to see. And for a while I was just feeling bad just because you know how we get. Like, we comfortable with each other. So like we doing whatever. We going everywhere. We like, if we ghost each other, we know eventually we'll see them again. Like, it is what it is. And so there was a point where like literally I was gone with everybody, and then I was like, oh, where's Zay and Chino? And so they had went to sidetrack, and they were kind of like sitting upstairs on the deck by themselves, just kind of people watching. So I was like, oh my God, let me run in there. Like, I feel bad. So I like ran up there. I'm like, I'm sorry, we be all over the place. You're just gonna have to try to keep up. I apologize. And they're like, no, like, we are good. You guys do you. We're doing us. We're enjoying this stuff. We connect, disconnect, connect again. They're like, don't worry about us. Like, we feel so welcomed into the group. So do y'all, because we're gonna do us, quite frankly. So it was so dope. It was so dope. So like, anyone that has never gone to market days, I highly suggest it, because
Eric, you've never done market days?
I'm about to really gag y'all. This year was my first time ever hearing about. I didn't know what market.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera. Go to commercial.
Cut the camera.
Go to commercial.
Cut the camera.
Okay, this is one of those live moment practices. Okay.
You know what this is, y'all? This is one of those moments where I tell people that I'm not always as wise as I come across, and that even though I'm turning 40 this year, for me 40 is the new 30 for real.
Come on now.
Because I'm a late bloomer.
1,000.
I'm a late bloomer in some sense of the word when it comes to like experiencing this lifestyle and all that it has to offer. I gave y'all my origin story. So that's why, you know, it took me a little while to step out here. So yes, I mean, if y'all want, y'all can pop my little cherry.
Okay.
And we can go next year. Y'all can take me next year.
Honey.
It could be a minority.
Because I'm an every other year girl.
You don't want to say that, by?
This is my off year, so she'll be back next year.
So
next year we're gonna go. This is my off year. I had to regroup. I had to regroup
you
from
might not want to say pop the cherry for market days because somebody will definitely try.
Bubblicious pop. Okay,
baby. So I should bring my poppers.
Dirty pop.
Sure. So I should bring my poppers. Noted.
Yeah, baby, that's the minimum.
You might even find them on the floor. They might just be everywhere.
There'll be baskets full of them, honey. You just collect one.
That's the minimum.
Like trick or treat, honey. Just grab you.
Maybe that is the that's the fragrance. Okay, that is the fragrance. Okay?
Honey, that is the aroma of market days.
What does it smell like, poppers? Ooh, that's giving a little rush. Okay, who got the little brown bottle? Somebody got it. Somebody got that little brown bottle. Okay,
rush, brandy. Has poppers kind of taken over, or has like a life of its own in the community?
Girl,
it's been taken over.
Let me tell you, like, I won't tell too much of the business, but our crew have been known to have like some social popper moments. Okay,
social poppers for sure.
Okay, social poppers is a thing in our group, so we will be out at a club.
I can imagine what that is, but break that down for me. I'm trying to.
So social poppers.
It sounds like something I would be interested in. Go on.
So social poppers, you out, you know, you with your friends, you know, drinking, having a good time, and then you just, you know, you just pass around some poppers, and everyone just sniffs some poppers while casually out and about.
Just a little. While the girls are doing bumps.
Okay.
It could be worse.
Could be worse.
It could be worse.
Because the way some of them be out on these toilet seats being...
I mean, you kind of do see it. You do see it all. But here's the thing, though. Like,
help us.
The thing about market days, though, is literally it's one of those last big help them. One of those last big weekends that everyone just feels like, okay, summer's coming to an end. Some people are teachers, and they're like, oh, I gotta go back to teaching. Like, nice. There's, you know, the weather was incredible again this year.
Like Chicago, right?
It was storms.
Dom said it was hot. It
was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
It was hot as fuck. Like, it was steamy. It was humid. Couple of days, like there was at least a breeze that would kind of eventually come through that you're like, oh, thank God.
That was somebody booty hole.
It was hot. It was. hey, they was out too. They was out.
That's what that was.
But yeah, no, it's like that last hurrah of summer that you're just like, we're all on one accord to enjoy ourselves, and it's diverse enough. That's the other thing about it. Like, I feel like some maybe events are like super white heavy. Yeah. Not to say there's not super white heavy events. That's going to be the gay community nonetheless. It is what it is. But you see, at least to me, more diversity at market days than you do maybe at some of these other events that are at least a mass event, if you will. Mm-hmm. And then, so one story I'll share though. So there's a bunch of like, so Halsted Street gets shut down there, and there's just where maybe 70% of the gay bars of Chicago are at. There's other areas, but I would say the chunk of them that a lot of folks know at least. And so there's one bar called Cell Block that when I lived there, it like nobody really went to Cell Block like that. But over the years, it's become hot again. And it's kind of like a cruisy bar. Like the front part
kind
is like
of
people can listen to. I'm just trying to.
Nigga, you said kind of.
It is. So like, it's maybe Bike Stop on steroids to put in.
I was about to say, girl, it sounds like Bike Stop.
Yeah, it's cruisier.
You said on steroids though. Yeah, because Bike Stop can be a little mild. It's not always like going off like that in there.
No. The Cell Block, especially on market days weekend, is going off. Everybody getting off. But but anyway, so like it's the crew of us, and we're like, okay, get our drinks or whatever. We go into the back where like more of the stuff happens. So, you know, just kind of looking to see what's going on. We're like, okay. Tell me why I hear Auntie Corral? I'm like, oh, Jesus.
You've been spotted.
I'm not going to say who it is because I know exactly who it was that follows us now because he's like, I hope to run into you guys at market days. And sure enough, run into him at Cell Block.
Somebody
in the back room.
Auntie Corral.
Let me tell you.
And saying my whole like government celebrity name or whatever. I'm not a celebrity, but like figure name on this shit. I'm like, and like, everyone's like, oh, Corral. And I'm like, oh. And then fast forward, I ain't gonna tell who and who. So we're protecting all kinds of names.
Okay.
Next thing you know, potentially allegedly someone in the crew and
the
sad person connections.
And that is called Community, okay? Community, okay?
There we go.
You're sharing this can.
And I was like, oh my God. I was like, only at Market Days, y'all. I was like, this
Cell Block
so
is a
wild
place, girl. When I went there, Pride weekend.
He's like taking notes.
Girl, went to the back, saw somebody we know get clapped. Like, okay, girl. Saw nothing. Do a little loop in the back. I done saw about like 8 different people getting sucked. And then I look around and there are like 3 girls going like this. Just still dancing. I'm saying they are literally getting their dick sucked. And the girl just gone. She's just.
And here's the thing: the music was fire this weekend there.
Oh, so okay, yeah. The DJ has to be good.
Yeah, it was good.
Hopefully, good house music.
Yeah,
it wasn't house music, but they were playing good music. But they bring different DJs in. It was good. But and then shout out to DJ Cashera. She is so fucking good. Mm-hmm. She is literally one of my favorite DJs in the world at this point. The way she mashes things up. She's a black lesbian. They put her on they put her on the stage next to Roscoe,
in that
7-Eleven parking lot.
Yeah,
and the way that Market Days turned up, like we were ready. Like we got front row. We was like, no, we getting in there early. We going to listen to DJ Cashera for 2 hours.
What's
by
DJ
30 minutes
Cashera?
In, Cashera, Cashera. And
her up right now. Oh, I see it.
By the time it was 30 minutes in, that parking lot was so packed because the music was so fucking good and her mixes were so incredible. Like, I said it to her last year. We're gonna have to get her on here,
right? Didn't we meet her last year? Yes, I remember. Yeah, she played twice. I think she was at Progress and she was on the stage.
Good. Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
good.
can't wait to get into this.
Oh my gosh, she's so incredible. So that was like a highlight.
Is she from Chicago? It looks like she is.
From Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. Yes. So that was so incredible just to see her elevation, quite frankly, over the years of just like folks knowing her name because her track record speaks for itself, quite frankly. And I was so happy for her. And like she like knows part of the crew, so she saw us all up there. She was waving at us, things like that. Joe D, the comedian, everybody, the white comedian there, he waved at me in the crowd. He's like, "Oh hey!" Like so, like it was just all these cool moments of people that I've seen kind of grow. And like Joe D was like on the main stage now, and like I mean he's way out here. He got like 1 million plus followers and shit like that now. But it's just so wild to again go to an event for like the last almost 15 years and see the evolution and elevation of the event. To the point where people that you like grew like went to school with and people that you've seen gotten bigger and things like it's mind-boggling. So again, we're gonna put it out there one day. Minority Report might be out there. You never know. But it's such.
This is pride.
It's such a cool energy.
Yeah, I love that. To me, that's pride.
Yeah.
This it's a big component of pride all over. Where we're coming together as a community. Some of us we haven't seen in a long time, but we can just be together in a space and having a good time and experience joy, experience getting our dicks up, whatever the fuck
period
do
that
in this political climate. How
that
life is.
Grab it where you
can.
Literally grab it where you can, because
you have to.
That's the thing. Because it's like you were able to at least enjoy yourself and not think of the craziness right now for a few days. And that is priceless. Yes. Especially the older we get, like you just see like life is just not guaranteed for nobody. So to be able to even have a crew that you could just be yourself around and have joy, no drama, no nothing. Like we're all rooting for each other, just enjoy yourself. It makes me it makes me teary every time. Because I just know even like within communities, not everybody has that. And so I don't take it lightly to be able to be like, hey, we're meeting up in Chicago. Whoever can afford it, whoever can get there, and let's enjoy and love on one another. I don't take it lightly at all. And it was just another good year. Shout out to Dom as well. I know he listens to the podcast.
Hey, baby.
So got to hang out with him for a little bit on Thursday night and then just like check in on throughout the weekend. my besties Jake and Anika, and like I got to run into just so many people from the days of me living in Chicago. Yeah,
you
the
got
beach
your
was
life.
dope. Like I mean, come on, like dancing all that. Like I even danced at the little EDM stage area too. I was like with the shirt all off. I was like, okay, this is what we doing. Okay, like it was just fun.
This is what it looks like when someone cup is full. Right here. If y'all need to be watching this on YouTube, like seeing Pharrell smile and talk about this right now, this is what it looks like when someone has
the light that's coming through.
They're set. They've been like, okay, I'm good. Like I'm energized. I'm back to who I am. Like you can really see
I'm
it.
being kept. I'm being kept. As my last guest on my podcast said, you're being kept.
Yeah.
I said, well, I like that.
Yeah.
Period. And we're really being kept by community, because to your point, I just can't imagine where I would be without my solid homeboys. Right. There are going to be people that come and go. There are going to be people that you thought you were going to grow with and you don't. It was just a lesson. It was just to help you get to whatever that next phase was, or it was heartbreak. So it's just like, it's always good to have that solid group, whether it's 1, 2, and I'm talking to the listeners now, whether you got 1, 2 people, it's just, you have to have someone that you can just fall back on when you need to fall to your knees, or when you need to have that Mariah Carey slide down the wall moment. It's just, you gotta have that support. Listen,
1,000%.
A word. And the men's is beyond.
From We Belong
at
Together,
minimum.
Specifically.
At minimum.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no friends, just go out there and walk by yourself and look at all the bodies, all the body types too. Because all the body types are out there. Whatever body type you like,
honestly, I would say that's probably one of my favorite things, is literally just the people watching alone. Like,
it's brilliant.
The way you just be like, and you got to have the right kind of shades, okay? You can't have the shades where people can see your eyeballs.
You gonna see me.
You got you
gonna see me looking.
Because the way these eyeballs will be telling you a whole story, you'll be ready to be like, restraining order, sir, put it away. That's how I'm gonna be looking at people, because they be outside. They really be outside.
They be outside.
And I'll be like, and I need to be in the gym while y'all outside. So
listen,
I did have someone call me muscly, Jarrell. Somebody called me muscly.
Because you is, bitch. Because you is. What you mean? What you mean?
I said, me.
This is her first time on the circuit. This is her first time on this lap, okay?
Cackling.
Look, because she is.
And had that shirt off and was cutting up.
Baby.
Drunk and
That's
sweating.
Hilarious.
Look, and I bet you turned to the side and you gave him a little leg, didn't you? Because look,
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to accept it. I was like, I know. And then Lewis, our friend Lewis was like, "Girl, like everybody right here is like staring at you, right?" I'm like, "Who, me?" I was like, "What you talking about?" I'm over here just like, I was just here just dancing. I was like, "Oh, okay, hey man, Jesus." Oh Lord. Anyway, right. But yes, it was another successful Market Days, and shout out to everyone that we saw, everyone that's listening now. A couple, Rob at North End as well. He's a new listener.
Yeah.
Told him on, like, because met him through Dom, and Dom was like, "Oh yeah, Minority Report, blah blah blah." And so literally ran into him 2 days later, and he's like, "Hey, I started listening to a few episodes already. I love the podcast, blah blah blah." I was like, "Oh damn, you did your homework that quick."
I love that.
Even said person in Cell Block, he's like, I started from episode 1 and I am in the year 2023 right now.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my
that's
God,
a real one.
Damn.
Okay, look.
That's what I said. I was like, Jesus. And he showed me what episode. Thanksgiving of 2023 is where he had left off.
He deserved our friend.
I was like, you're right. But
do y'all ever go back and listen to any of your older? I'm dreadful.
No,
I dread it. I'm like, no, thank you. I don't even want to hear what I was talking about 5-6 years ago. No, man.
Yeah, no. I think last week we just said that I haven't. Dewan said he had for a while there. I haven't listened to him in a long time.
Because I'm not ready for the apology tour. I'm not ready for it. Okay? I was 10 toes down then, and I'm going to pretend to be 10 toes down still today.
I said what I said.
Okay?
She's healed, y'all. Okay. She's healed.
Now, if y'all
healing.
Listening, healing, right? Because the journey ain't over.
In the process,
that journey is not over.
It's not.
But if Alyssa wants to kindly remind me of some shit that I said at the side of my neck, I will run it back, and I will then be on the right side if I'm actually on the wrong side, but until then, nah.
But here's the thing. It's like that's where we were at that moment in time. Like,
exactly.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Exactly.
And hopefully we do learn from it or healing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's where we were at the point. And that's what
growth.
gets so hard sometimes to like.
Right.
1,000%. 1,000%.
And you want and I think the listeners actually enjoy hearing and seeing that growth, because
I hope so.
We're all on the journey, child.
Yeah.
It's the journey. Tisha Campbell said
we all try.
The journey.
Come on now.
It's the journey, darling. It's the journey.
It's the journey.
Let's see here. You know what? Let's get into Ask Yo Aunteas now, and then we'll end with some of this other stuff here that we kind of want to get into. So we'll take a quick little tea break, and we'll be right back with Ask Yo Aunteas.
All right.
Hey, community. A lot of you have asked how you can support Minoritea Report outside of the sharing and downloading and subscribing and leaving reviews. But you can also buy merch. Come on, baby.
I know that's right. And we have a whole lot of options, from clothing to pillows to tumblers and bags. And we continue to update all of our stuff with new styles, new colors, and new products. Jarrell, where can they get all that stuff at?
Well, they can get all that and then some at MinoriTeaReport.com. They can find all the goodies, find out additional information about your aunties. And we also want to make sure that you share and tag us when you do buy merch, all right? So let us know if it's a hoodie, it's a tee, a long shirt, a towel, because we know you need those. But let us know.
Absolutely. And remember to wash your hands, your legs, and your ass. All righty, ladies. What time is it?
Ask your
aunties. You good.
Yeah, happens. You want to read it, Jarrell?
Yeah, I can read it. It says, "Hey, aunties, do we retire Clock It now that it's been gentrified and managed, or do we toast to the fact that it's living rent-free in mainstream pop culture?"
And it said gentrified and mangled.
Oh, mangled. Excuse me. Gentrified and mangled.
Ooh. When I saw this one coming, I was like, I'm torn. Because part of it is like everything that comes like from Black culture and Black queer culture becomes eventually pop culture. Mm-hmm. It becomes gentrified and mangled. Mm-hmm. So like part of it is like it's going to happen if I like it or not. I never really said it that much. And I kind of really not going to say it too much now because it's turned into this whole other thing and it's not even done right 90% of the time and all that. So, I mean, I feel like our community will probably retire it and everybody else will kind of do it for the next 5 years. And then they'll take whatever's next that we come up with.
That's all they do.
Because I don't know. I honestly... Old me might have been maybe more annoyed by it than me now. It is what it is. I ain't got the time. I really don't.
What about you, Eric?
I don't know.
I mean, it's been going on for a while. I'm thinking about those, even back in the day where they would have us singing the music in the studio and then put a white bitch on the record.
Shout out to Martha Wash. Give her damn flowers.
Perfect example. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you for speaking her name. So I just feel like they're going to do it. It's their MO. This is how they are. So I say we don't retire. I say we reclaim and we honor. I believe how it was put to me that even before Legendary, the trans girls own that word.
Mm-hmm. 1,000.
And a part of me at first was like, let's own it and they should give people who want to use it should give credit where credit is due. But what I'm realizing is that they're not going to give that credit. Mm-hmm. So I think it has to be us. We have to take our shit back. We have to post about it. We have to do podcasts about it. Mm-hmm. We have to post the history about it. We have to tag the trans girls that made it possible. We have to tag the ballroom places. Every time we use it, we have to remind people when we in our friend circles, we have to remind people like, listen, like this is where it comes from while we're doing all of this. We have to remind the people where it is. And we have to invite those people into the conversation to tell their own stories. People who have been listening, that's a big part of That's Hung Up Podcast. I invite people to the platform to tell their own stories. I can't tell it for you.
Yeah.
But we have people here who are living and who can who can help us take our power back. Let's unfollow these content creators. Let's divest our money from these places. Let's not buy their products. I think there are ways for us to show up and be like, oh, hell nah. We're not going to stand for this. And we're going to, I can't think of her name, but there are content creators that work hard at getting these people's accounts closed down, finding out where they work, finding out, like, there are things that we can do to embarrass them publicly. Since you want to use and you want to appropriate culture
you speak
publicly,
my language.
They can be
appropriate this bitch
publicly. Yeah. But I totally agree with you, Carell. It's they have no culture, so they're just going to steal and use it up until the next thing comes along and use that. Just like right now, it's cool for the white content creators to get online and say nigga. If a white content creator gets online right now and says nigga, they will get millions of views, thousands and thousands of follows, and then all they got to do is go put up a GoFundMe, and the MAGA Republicans of America will donate tens of thousands of dollars to them and make them filthy rich.
Yeah, there was the white boy that just did that like a couple weeks ago. Like, it was ridiculous. I align a little bit more with Eric's back half. Which is, I love to laugh and I love to
with the back half.
You heard it.
Okay, you know them cakes. Them cakes.
Does a body good.
Okay. I love to laugh at these white people and be like, bitch, you look a damn fool. Like, I love making them feel uncomfortable, because white people will try it and then they will, the moment you say something, they will be like, and I'm like, right back to them, because you should have did your homework before you opened your mouth. Like, we all got the same internet. Ain't no reason for you to not know what you doing is appropriating at this point. But I also understand, like, here's the thing. There's a lot of social media trends. I think that's the thing with social media, is that there are a lot of trends that are happening out there. But I think people don't realize there's certain trends ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just because somebody doing that trend don't mean you need to be doing that trend over there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I think that's also just a reminder too, that, you know, while you're on social media, don't follow everybody else just because other people are doing it. Find something else that's trending that you can do. They ain't gonna have you looking like Boo Boo the Fool out here, because I'm gonna be waiting for you. I'm going to be waiting for you. I make time in the comments, okay? I am not the AI bot. They are the AI bots, and then they'll be posting and posting. I'm the real bitch who make time. Copy, paste, my nigga, okay? I'm 37 of those 52 52 comments you got in there, and it's because I copy, paste, okay? So, so that's how I move. So I say, do it if you want to, but you're gonna get embarrassed. And cry about it, and I'm gonna cry with you, like you do with the kid.
Clock that.
Right.
You were hilarious, y'all.
So
I think like where I end is on this is they can never do it better than we can.
No.
The problem is that they have, what did Paul Mooney say? The complexion for the protection. So they can go online and go viral doing the same shit, copying Black content creators. They can make money, and they'll get the follows, they'll get the support. I think what we're trying to figure out is how do we reclaim our shit? And it's okay that if we don't have the answer right now, but I think it's something that we need to figure out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I do hate the idea of someone stealing from our community and then making money off of something that's, you know, from us, right? But also some of these things and that are just a norm for us isn't something that's bringing like a value, like a dollar value to our community. So it's one of the things, like, I can't be mad at the money aspect of it, because that's something new. That money's coming from a whole different other genre of a bucket of people that are paying and putting their money towards that. It ain't Black folks being like, I'm gonna give to this white person that stole for us. That's not how it's happening. It's the white people have been like, what's this new thing? And then the white people giving their money to this person who's appropriated. So I'm going to be mad at the appropriation part because white people going to spend that white dollar just like we're going to spend the black dollar. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So
I do. They spend more when they see us getting mad.
Exactly. So I'm going to do the appropriation part. I'm going to be mad at the appropriation part, and I'm going to troll. I'm not going to get mad because you don't want them to see you sweat. You don't want them to see you be bothered because that makes them want to do shit more. So I'm going to laugh and just smile in front of you. Like, okay, girl. It's like that scene in Medea when she was with Dr. Phil. She's like, why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? Are you angry? Why are you angry? That's me.
I'm going to start making content of all the whack shit that white people do and just see if I could get some money that way, like cooking with no seasoning and blending food up and shit. Like all them ones where you're looking at, that shit is so nasty. I think I'm just going to start doing that. That's the appropriate. I'm going to appropriate that nasty shit. And it ain't really going on in my real life, but shit. Let me get some coin.
I love it.
Because I'm tired. If they got all that money for appropriation, then let me appropriate some of their shit. Because I'm tired.
Well, I know TikTok be eating their asses up. That's for sure.
Yeah. Today we're making the Indiana casserole.
I don't want none of that.
Don't nobody but them. Okay.
Devon sent me something. It was like I don't know what it was. It was like bland chicken with like some American sliced cheeses, and they put like a can of like cream of mushroom soup or something in the casserole dish.
Ew.
And it was like these tortilla shells on top, and they put
let me tell you something about Dewan.
I can't even make this shit up.
Dewan be finding the craziest videos to send you. Okay? The craziest videos to send you. And then by the time you're done watching this video, you be like, Dewan, what are you doing? And then you start thinking, okay, he hungry.
Oh my God.
Or he got an edible. No, this is an airport type of video, so he waiting for a flight right now. So this is why I'm getting this kind of video, because he sees some men.
Because Dewan be traveling.
Girl.
Yes.
I eat a word.
And do.
A word.
Shout out to Dewan.
I know.
Shout
and his
Dewan.
new man.
Oh. And his new, right, we can say that now. We can say that publicly now. I know, it was so funny. Oh, you know what? Continue to say your Ask Your Aunties to AYA@minoritetyreport.com or DM us. I don't have the T-line number in front of me. What's the T-line number, Jarrell?
It is 1-800-T-line, right?
Yeah, it's or 1-844-T-line.
Yeah,
so whatever those numbers are.
It's 1-844-832-5463. There we go. T-line.
There we go.
I had to think about it for
we did it without you, Dewan.
That T9 texting. Child.
Ooh, Jesus. But shout out to Dewan because it was funny. Like even like people in our crew that listen to the podcast are like, okay, that clip that y'all put up, like what is going on? Is he leaving the podcast? Like that's what it is. He leaving, ain't he?
It was a little
y'all just didn't even say nothing. And why is he looking so sad? Why y'all look so sad?
At first I got scared and then I thought to myself, they trolling the shit out of us.
Show us.
And we had a fun time doing it too. we'll release the behind the scenes one of these days to show y'all because we was cracking up.
I love it.
But in a way though, we had held on to it for a minute, so it was just like one of those things that truly we're like,
ooh, y'all did good.
We're happy for him, you know. And
it's hard to hold him to
be that vulnerable to share it.
And it's great to see the listeners be in the comments be like, oh, so that's what you meant by hot yoga on the previous episode,
right?
Or talking about other episodes. We were like dropping kind of hints in between just the three of us that no one else officially knew. So it was cool just to kind of finally let everybody in, and people be like, okay, some of those other stuff is starting to make sense. Yeah. So that was
so and along the way, Devon said he'll probably share a little more here and there. So there's probably even just more questions and more just like opportunity of learning and things like that we'll share along the way. But
not just in clocking it being like, I thought I saw a picture of them on Instagram. I said, my bad, you did. Because I still did post a photo of the two of them together. I was like,
I know.
I didn't ask for permission. I was like, but I saw
well, Dewan did too, low key.
Exactly, Dewan did.
Said so last week.
So if Dewan posted a photo, I could post a photo.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like if you pay attention, you should have been known, but not everybody catch the clues along the way. But yeah, no, shout out to Dewan, we miss you, boo, and hopefully you get back safely.
Yeah.
Let's see here. U.S. Open is coming up, and I know Eric, you said you did the 3-time city champ. You said, is that what you said?
2 times. It has been difficult getting that third trophy, but 2 times.
Okay,
tennis
the 2-time champ. So do you go to the U.S. Open at all? Have you been?
I've been 1 time. I went last year for the very first time. Shout out to the homie Cliff, who the girls that got the lanyards, they can get in special doors and shit. So we finagled our way to courtside. We were our seats were for like section 200, but we got to courtside, and the experience was unbelievable.
I love it.
That was amazing. The U.S. Open is rich, honey. That is white money, wealth, rich.
That
they drinking them
honeydew
drinks
melon in your beverages.
Honeydew, listen,
baby.
The fact that you was about the honeydew melon drinks, those even look rich, honey. If you don't come to the U.S. Open with money, you won't even ask. You be looking at the drinks and that look nice, that look cute. You won't even go get in the line to get your melon drink because the drinks even look rich. And then I'm looking at the people who they got the ushers coming out to put their comfortable seat down so they could sit. I said, these people are rich. These people have money. So it was dope though. I think I got to see Carlos Alcatraz play. I can't remember. I think it was
Alcatraz.
It was a really
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
Alcaraz.
Alcaraz. I said Alcatraz.
He out there in San Francisco Bay.
Okay.
Look, nigga's free now. Okay, sure. They took the name with him.
Y'all listening to the aunties. We gonna do the best we can, but you know what we talking about.
Hey man,
you know what we
mean. You know who it is. That little cutie with the booty. You know who exactly we talking about.
Yes, body fine, young boy.
Yeah.
But listen,
I'm excited. To age and the skin getting a little better too. So I'm like, oh, Carlos,
yes,
man,
looking like a man. Okay, remember the girl from Mad TV? He looking like a man.
He looking like a man. He looking like a man.
He's starting to look like
Miss
a man.
Miss Swan.
Miss Swan. Yeah, I couldn't think of her name. Yes, Miss Swan. A mess. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if they had someone else do that other than her? No. But just shout out to, I'm excited to see Naomi Osaka. I feel like she is already making her way to the U.S. Open.
Play a little better.
Just like Serena, we want to see what she's going to wear, because I think it was last year she wore the black and white with the big white bow on the back. And so we're excited, just like Serena, we want to, Serena walked so she could run. All right. Yes. And so we want to see the outfits and we want to see her play well. As a tennis player, I get it. Like, it's a 50% chance I'm going to lose this shit. One of us gonna walk away a winner. One of us is gonna walk away a loser. So when I go out there, it's always about, and I could just hear myself even now telling myself, Eric, just play your best. And if I play my best and I play my hardest and I give my all, no matter what the outcome is, I'm gonna walk away feeling good, because it's gonna be a good workout. Tennis is no joke, especially
in this Philly heat this summer too. This East Coast heat ain't been shit, so they're gonna be sweating for real.
It'll get the midsection tight, Jarrell. It'll get them cakes lifted.
Okay, because they need it.
It'll get those arms toned.
Snatched.
Yeah. Jarrell, let me take you out there, Jarrell. I'm going to show you,
Okay, I'm down. Sure. Say less. I'm in. No, I'm excited for the U.S. Open as well, honestly. Eric, with you, Naomi Osaka, like, that's my girl. Getting to meet her at Wimbledon and watching her play in real time was just.
You met her?
I did, and I sat right next to
and Patrick,
boom, was in the box. Nick Kyrgios is sitting right there, I was in the box.
Nick,
okay,
right,
okay,
his crazy ass.
Okay.
I love Nick. Nick don't give a damn.
Nick don't give a damn. No damn.
And
he's like, fuck all this.
So seeing her play in real time and then watching her the mental battle you would see on TV, seeing it in real person, I was just I just wanted to hug her. And I literally was just it's 1 versus 1. It's you versus you. Yeah. I literally got to say that to her while she was wiping the towel and she was wiping her hands. And she was like, thank you. And she went out there and she ended up winning. I was like,
There you go.
It was because of me. It was because of me.
It could have very well been because of you. No, seriously, because when you're out there and anybody listening that plays tennis, you know it literally be you against yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's you against yourself. If you are trying to figure out how to get out of your own way, ladies and gents, go out on the tennis court.
That's a word.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited because I'm going to the U.S. Open this year.
Are you gonna go?
By the time this episode comes out, I'll be there this Friday. Yep,
you'll be there. Are you getting your melon drink?
I'll be there. Honey, I'm gonna get a couple of them honeydew deuces, deuces and deuces and deuces of honeydew.
Okay, that's right.
Correct.
Well, absolutely.
Well, also shout out to Naomi's coach, new coach, because that man got her looking like she used to play before. Okay,
that part.
And watching her, was it Cincy?
Mentally and physically.
Toronto.
No, it was DC.
No, it was Toronto. It was Canada.
Oh yeah, it was Canada.
It was Canada.
Yeah, Toronto. Yep, it was Toronto.
Baby girl was playing. Now we start to see some of the old stuff creeping a a little bit. But let me tell you, she was playing against the crowd and Mboko. Like
the whole
she was
country
playing.
of Canada.
Look, it wasn't 1 versus 1. It was 1 versus 100 apes. Okay, it was girl. It was crazy.
Yeah, like the old days with Serena and Venus.
Yeah, absolutely, 1,000%, 1,000%. And I hate the idea that people are mad at her because she forgot to thank her in the speech. First of all, post her baby, this is the first time she'd been back at a final.
Mm-hmm.
Get a WTA 1000s final on top of that, right? Yeah. And then because of how far she made it, she's going to go into the U.S. Open seeded. She was feeling so many different emotions. She has every right to be disappointed because she hadn't been there in a while and she came so close. And then she made room to go and apologize and congratulate her afterwards, okay? Leave the girl alone. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Root for her for the U.S. Open.
I
think the Open's going to be good.
US Open. Yeah,
I think it's going to be a good one this year. Ben Shelton's playing well. I'm excited to see him at the Open. Tiafoe's starting to play a little better again. He's kind of just a roller coaster though, but he likes playing at the U.S. Open, so I'm excited to see him play.
Yes, representing the U.S.
I'm excited to see Carlos Alcaraz play.
I will say Ben Shelton.
And we'll see what Coco does.
Ben Shelton is my dark horse. Ben Shelton is my dark horse.
He's playing
on
very well.
The men's side, I think, because he made it to the semis last year. Yeah, he made it to the semis last year. Mm-hmm. I think he could win it. I'm not singing for Coco. I'm not singing for Coco.
Oh, it's too up and down right now.
It really is just too up and down, inconsistent. I'm not singing for Madison Keys. I don't think it's going to be in any favor for any of the American girls right now, personally.
I don't think so either.
But I am rooting for Naomi Osaka, and I'm rooting for Mboko from Canada. Like, those.
How y'all feel about Novak?
Who?
Novak.
Oh.
I don't know her.
I used to like him till he started showing his ass, especially during the pandemic.
Same.
And then I was like, all that talent.
He actually used to always annoy me, but I was like, okay, he's a good player.
Would you say?
I was a fan until he started opening his mouth.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That. Yeah, so I was never Team Novak.
Sick in the head. Okay.
Never Team Novak. I was always Team Rafa. I was never Team Federer, but I appreciated Federer as when he got older. I was like, okay, I mean, he's just this dude. He changed tennis, and but never Team Novak. He annoyed me from the get-go, and then he just really annoyed me after COVID.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I saw that man walk that runway in that Speedo, and I said, who that is? And I jumped on board. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
Yeah.
Novak did?
Oh, yeah, girl. Back in his heyday.
He got dick. And ass.
Dick and ass. Yeah. All right.
But he's annoying as fuck, so I was like, you know what?
Always.
Well, speaking of the OGs, today is P. Samper's birthday, so shout out to P. Samper.
Shout out to P and his hairy self. He was a hairy man. He was a hairy with them big ass eyebrows. Yeah, man. Shout out to P. Sampers. But let's see who else. One thing here. Are y'all going to Doechii? Y'all seeing Doechii?
Bitch, I got my tickets.
Did you get tickets, Jerome?
I got my tickets. I sure did get
She's not coming to Philly.
Well, that's because she already went. So here's the thing. People forgot. This is part 2 of her tour. She did a tour last year as well too. That was limited to places already.
I was wondering.
So this is part 2. So there was a tour for like the Grammy push for the nominations, and then we were trying to speculate that maybe she would open up for Kendrick and SZA. That didn't end up happening, but here is what ended up happening the second part of the tour. So she's going to all the places she didn't go to the first time around.
I'm still a little salty though,
baby. I am. Let me tell you, I was in line. I
know you were.
I said, class, we're actually going to take this this survey at the beginning of class versus the end of class. So here's a 10-minute timer real quick.
I know that's
bitch,
right.
I was up in that line, okay? Number 3,122 in line. And they were getting them through. Yeah. And also, here's the other thing that I liked about this. You could only buy 2 tickets at a time.
Good. So you couldn't like do that whole where you buy up 100 tickets and resell them.
Good.
Why did they should have been started doing this?
Come on now.
Been started.
So it goes to show that they can do that shit. They just choose not to for certain fucking artists. Yeah. Depending on the venue. So I'm going. I'm already starting to think about my swamp outfit. What outfit I gotta find me some mesh. I gotta find me a little bit of fur as well too.
Are going to be crazy. Baby, people are going to be showing up
because she's the swamp.
I'd be in some Stacey Adam Gators. I'd be in some Stacey Adam Gators in a heartbeat.
Come on now. I'm gonna recycle my cowboy boots because they got leather to them, so I'm gonna wear those at some point as well too. But I'm already excited to think about this outfit. Now, here's the thing: it's on a Monday, yeah, and I'm at an age where weekday concerts ain't it. But only 3 stops. Only 3 stops were on a Friday or a Saturday. Everything else was a weekday.
Because I was thinking about going to DC, and it was like a Tuesday. I was like, a Tuesday.
Girl.
I saw DC. I saw Columbia. Did I see Columbia, Maryland? And I think I saw New York.
Yep.
And I saw Chicago.
Yep.
We was just talking
New
about
York.
Chicago.
Did I see New York?
I saw when I looked today. I saw.
Oh, New York was there. Oh, damn! I would have done that, but I think it was on a weird day as well.
Stadium on September 27th. Yeah.
Okay. It's too late for anybody to get tickets because the whole thing's sold out. God. Everything is resale for every single place. Everything is resale at this point. I cannot wait.
That's why these tickets looking weird right now.
Yes, because everything's resale. Yep. I think
this looks.
I paid $70 for each ticket. So I got 2 tickets. I paid $70 for each ticket, and then of course with taxes, it's like $20.
Easy,
$30 for taxes. So it came up being like $180.
Who you going with?
I'm going with my Thopper fans across the street, down the block. Okay. So yeah, because
I need to fly out to
because Fizz didn't want to go. I literally asked Fizz, and he's like, I am not listening to her music. I said, good, cool, bye. You don't got to worry.
Oh, Eric, are you going to the Brandy Monica tour?
Yes, only I know. Well, aren't they coming soon? I'm getting them confused with
it's November.
So SWV is on Monday. I'm going to their concert here in Philly.
Wait, where are they at?
And then they're at the Dell.
Look, Carell said, "Hold on,"
and you might be able to still get tickets too. Honestly and truly. Yes.
Yeah.
The Dell does like series, like summer series, and this is I think this is a part of their series. So yeah. And Brandy and Monica, yes, because the boys want to go.
Okay.
The Boy Is Mine. That is like prime adolescence,
baby. We're all about to be transported at this fucking concert, like transported.
You gonna be telling me shit.
And the next day we're gonna be so as hell. Omar Epps? No, not Omar Epps.
You close. The boy.
Mekhi Phifer.
Mekhi Phifer. Yeah.
When they opened the door at the end of the video and his fine ass was standing there. I was like, girl, we get it while y'all was both trying to decide whose it was. It's a
the
hard
whole
decision.
Neck roll and everything. I get the neck roll too.
It's a hard decision. You might get down to it and say, well, girl, you get them during the week. And SZA said, I get them on the weekend.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's an arrangement.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Not mad.
Because sometimes I be over them. I'm
like, here, get.
Get
that away from me, and not tonight. Get that away from me.
Now, who want to lease this man for a couple days? Okay. That's what Mr. Airbnb really should be about. Anybody want a man? Anybody want a man for a couple days?
What a man, want a man. Come and get my man.
He cook and he clean and he potty trained. Okay,
hey, baby, listen, it does.
I know there was a lot of want my man at market days. I mean,
you saw what? What was that?
I said there was a lot of want my man at market days. I can tell you that.
Oh, you was feeling it like that?
I was just there. I was just a spectator.
So, do you recommend when you go being single? Is this one of the things?
All the above. That's what I mean. Want my man means like there's a lot of sharing and caring.
So what you're saying is, if anybody out there, if your man went to market days and told you, "Hey, girl, I'm going off to have a good weekend with the friends," are you
no,
alerting them of something?
No, I'm just saying they man was with them and there was a lot of sharing and caring. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But Eric's asking, Eric, I would say, and this is not breaking news, but I have been busted showing my ass during market days when I shouldn't have. Okay. Went to market days with my man, got so drunk, ended up making out with some complete stranger. Don't even remember making out with this stranger. Woke up the next morning and been like, oh, I blacked out, but I'm so glad I'm not hungover. My man mad. He's like, you don't remember anything I said? No, I don't remember anything.
He remember. You don't remember, but he remember.
He remember.
He remember.
And he was like, are you fucking kidding me? You don't remember anything I said? I don't remember nothing. He was like, so you remember making out with that man? I said, what? I went right to the group chat. Girls, why y'all let me make out with that man? Carell, bitch, it happened so fast. We couldn't do nothing.
What you want me to do?
Carell sound like you was on one. That's what it sounds like.
And was.
Baby.
And was.
Baby.
So,
I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. So wait, Jarrell, are you in an open situation?
No.
Or okay. You was just showing your ass.
Yep. I was.
He said that's summer heat.
Yeah, it got me. I mean, we're kind of in an openness relationship. It's more of it's not really a kind of.
Ish.
It's not, it's more like we can make out with people. You can flirt, but don't cross the lines where you might bring some home. You bring some home, potentially, you didn't gone too far. But you can flirt because you cute, I'm cute. You know, niggas ain't blind, so we understand.
That's true. You are a fine man, Jarrell.
No, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
Ow.
Thank you.
All y'all fine. This whole platform.
Okay, we is. Look, all of us.
We do what we got to do. We do what we got to do. Let's see here. Anything else on your? Oh, Dro, you said. But on this, you said.
Girl,
you had
I am so annoyed with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift right now. Okay, first of all, it was a lame ass publicity push. Girl, like her hopping on her man and her man's brother. Okay, I like what's his name?
I like Jason Kelce.
I like Jason Kelce. I like him.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Is that his brother?
Yeah, that's his buddy.
Yes,
his brother.
That's his brother. His
only
brother.
We like Jason.
Mm-hmm.
But went on their podcast talking about like, oh, here's a picture of my new album, and it being all blurred out. Don't nobody care. And then this man jumped on the GQ spread, and I said on this podcast before, some white people just look like they smell like bologna and wet potato chips. And that's exactly what the whole photo shoot looks like. How you in the water and you still need to take a bath, girl? You need to take a shower. You are so dirty.
I'm so done.
Wait, are you talking about Travis?
Yes. Travis Kelce, that photo shoot in GQ
He
magazine.
did a spread? Okay, I'm about to pull it up.
Baby, it is.
While you explain
I think he's handsome. I do think he's handsome.
He need a black woman again. He need a black woman again.
He
Because
he don't
look like he used to over there.
He got that little extra
he's
a little extra swag.
He's been unseasoned, is what I've called it. He's been unseasoned. Right. Okay.
He's that lamb chicken tortilla.
Oh no, he looks like the guy that was in the White House when they did the insurrection, and he looks like that guy. That had his feet up on Nancy Pelosi's desk, I think.
This ain't thank you. It's given.
Oh, I don't like this.
I don't like
it's given Jan 6.
He looks unwashed. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It is
with the
not
fur
cute.
on.
Not one
like
bit.
He stank.
Thank you. See, the whole thing is giving scratch and sniff. I wish it smelled.
This is not at all. I'm just scrolling and looking at the spread, y'all, on GQ.com. I have not seen it before. It looks a mess. And then what is this with him standing? I don't know what this pose is. With him standing in this leather jacket that's in the forest.
This?
Yeah. He looks awkward.
No.
He thought he was a model that day, didn't he?
It's in my opinion.
He got a Birkin on in the marsh. What is he?
In my opinion, he's giving the same stuff that Taylor Swift gives. Nothing.
Damn.
But you know what? Hey, I'm gonna end on a positive note. There was zero appropriation.
They belong together.
There was zero appropriation. They did their
zero, baby. Ain't no salt, no pepper, no lemon pepper, ain't no seasoning, no Cajun pepper, ain't nothing going on over here.
You know,
so done.
It was a true representation.
And this is what they need to do. Yes, this is what they should stick to the rivers and the lakes that they're used to.
So you're saying that's what I need to do to go viral on TikTok. Got it. Okay. Okay, that spread. Got it.
No, you don't do that spread, girl.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
You going viral for all the wrong reasons, okay?
Right, I don't want it. Right, I don't want my community talking about me.
No, he got to go. Get Uncle Ruckus over here out the building.
Right.
Okay.
Got to go.
No, I ain't getting expelled from the community.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of them.
So many. These photos age him.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Yeah.
That too.
And it's the haircut.
He's 35 years old. Yeah.
That's it? Oh, damn.
Yeah, 35, 36 or something like that. Yeah.
Damn. Mm-hmm. I thought he was. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. These are weird.
Yeah,
cowboy hat and you submerge half of your body submerged in the ocean. It's just weird. It's weird.
I don't understand that.
Oh, I'm so done with y'all.
Carell's so nice. Carell's so nice because he was like, I thought it was okay.
It was fine. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be the best thing on earth, so I didn't go into it thinking it was going to be like, oh damn, he slayed the shit out this GQ spread. I was like, okay, it looks about right to me.
Looks about white. Looks about white to me.
All the above. All the above.
Mm-hmm.
That's no, Jason Kelce could get it though. I think Jason Kelce could get it.
The brother. And he plays football too, right?
Yeah. Well, he just retired.
He retired
last year after they got the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so he was on the Super Bowl team.
Okay.
He wasn't.
He retired right before the season last year.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Yep, he retired right before. Yeah. But he kind of anyway. Community. Please be sure to listen to this next point. Eric, where can they find you?
Thank you, Corel. This was dope. Y'all can find me on social media and all podcast platforms. All you got to do is search Hung Up Pod. That's HUNGUPPOD, including YouTube. I have a really dope interview out there with Milan Carter. I sat down with him about a month ago. He is West Philly made, and he is an actor out there in Hollywood right now. And he's acting on a Netflix series called Fubar. Right? He's playing opposite Arnold Schwarzenegger right now, and I had a really dope interview with him, so that's up on YouTube right now.
That's what's up.
Support
and while you're on,
yes,
and when you're on his Instagram, find his personal Instagram because that's where you be doing all the tennis lessons and the camera be on his cakes in the back. Right? They be like, okay, I see them cakes playing tennis.
Yes, my personal.
You thinking he's slick, be like, oh, it's just my tennis stroke. No, we ain't looking at no damn tennis ball and racket.
It's okay.
I mean, if you got
he's
it,
like, I know,
boy, I know you want it.
Got it, okay. Well, you know, no, that's right. All right. Well, Jarrell, anything else on your heart?
Walk across the street. Oh my God, he's
right. Oh, he looks.
Yeah, it's given black stockings.
Oh, yes, that. Anything else on your heart, Jarrell?
It was a good time, y'all.
No, it was a good time. And Eric, thanks again for being here.
Yes,
and
any fucking time.
Coming through for your boys. Absolutely.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
And I'm serious about next year.
Market Days? Oh, we're doing it.
Market Days next year. It. Like, seriously.
We're doing it.
I mean, here's the thing. Every year I get to Sunday night and I'm like, I am done because it wears me out. I'm tired. My voice is gone. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have drank that. I should, whatever. And then it gets to next summer. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go.
Right.
So I'm going to be there too. Right now, I'm still a little tired.
You just need to air out. That's all. You're going to be good by the time we get back.
every damn year. I'm like, this is a lot. It's a marathon.
But a year comes quickly. When do y'all start planning to go?
Oh, I'm already going to give him the heads up saying that I'm staying at my friend's place next year. So Issa, hey boo. I would start planning now, honestly. It's always the same time every year. It's the second weekend of August. So if you want to get your hotel, your Airbnb, I'll start looking now. Because that shit gets snatched up or expensive by the time if you wait too long.
It's nothing but a word. I might even bring a friend along with me. So let's have a wang dang doodle, y'all.
Ooh.
Okay. Now.
Okay. There's a lot
Pass
of
the
wang dang doodles out there too. I know that's right. And on that note, wash your hands, your legs, and your ass, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye, y'all.